Hey, I am putting out a public service. Yes, I am breaking the paranormal normal. Uh, I'm putting out a public service for pretty much everybody that has to do with spam calls and spam callers. Yes, spam callers suck. People say, pick it up and scream "Do not call" and put me on your "Do not call" list, and the people put their phones under like a strainer, or a colander, and bang on it with a spoon until the number hangs up. Uh, it doesn't work. Another thing that does not work is going to the federal "Do not call" registry and registering your number. That "Do not call" list by the federal government only, it literally only affects landlines and cell phones. Spam callers do not call you. I know it comes up on your phone, it'll pop up like a number, or let's say private number or restricted, but spam callers don't call you. They haven't for a few years now. See, the federal "Do Not Call" registry states that any number that is on the list cannot be called by a landline or cell phone. So, scammers and call centers switch to VoIP, or voice over IP. It is not a phone call. It is registered by the federal government as an email. Email is not regulated. You can unsubscribe, but because it is a voice over IP, there is no unsubscribe button for you to click. There's no way to redact your email address because they're literally using an email to call your phone number. Now, voice over IP, when you pick up the phone, like you're like, I don't, whose number is this? I don't know who this is. You pick it up and you go, "Hello," and then you hear that little bubble pop sound. That's the voice call. And under voice over IP, when you hear that, whoever hears the bubble, they are legally the one that made the call. So when you pick up the phone and you say "hello," or "can I help you," or "your mom's a whore," and it goes boop, you, the person on the phone, have initiated contact per federal guidelines and laws. You were the one that initiated it, so they didn't call you because it's technically an email by the federal standards, and two, you're the one that initiated the email by opening the means of communication. It's like you get a spam email and you click the link. Well, now you're fucked because you clicked the link. Same thing with spam calls. Now here's the thing. I've got Verizon. Verizon has a spam filter. It's an added thing. You pay a little extra every month for it. But any call that has already been tagged by another Verizon user as spam cannot call your number. It may show up a little symbol on the phone. It may. I have a ton of spam text messages that show up in my spam folder in my text message thing that I never even saw. Like, it'll pop up, you know, like I'll open it up and I'll every now and then I'll open it up and check it, and there's like a list of a bunch of people that are text messaging me like, "Hey, your hair appointment's due," or "Hey, you've been selected for $16,000." It's bullshit. So, somebody had flagged it as a spam number. And once a phone number, like if somebody calls and you don't know it, and you pick it up and it's a spam caller, you can click the top button, it opens the app, you report it as spam, and anybody that has a Verizon phone with that added protection that they pay for, anybody that has that number is blocked from calling that anybody on Verizon that has that app active, that number is pretty much dead to all Verizon users who pay for the service. It can't call any of us. It does save a lot. I mean, before I had it, I was getting spam calls like 9-10 times a week during like peak season, holiday season. I was getting like 15 calls a day spam, and I was like, you know what, I'm getting the spam filter. I got it, and now maybe 3 spam calls a month. The rest of the time, like, I open up the app, and it's like this number, this number, this number, this number, this number, this number, automatically blocked. I don't have to deal with it. So, in all honesty, spam blockers, if your phone company offers a spam blocker, at least give it a shot. Stop relying on the federal government to block spam callers for you. It doesn't work because they already found a way around it. Oh, we didn't call him. We technically emailed him, and he emailed us back by answering the phone. I mean, is it cheap? Is it shit? Is it stupid as all hell? Yes, it is. But hey, the FCC, they really haven't been updated in a long time. I've got my FCC license somewhere around here. I think it's in the drawer out there. I've got 5 of them. I've got 5. Why is the floor wet? Jackass. Yeah, I've got 5 licenses somewhere. Usually I keep them with my radios because I've got a whole slew of emergency radios and military radios. Oh, there's that one. I've got my good one. These things save your bacon out on the trails and whatnot. But my goggles, trail goggles. I've got my licenses somewhere in here, but I'm licensed for radio traffic. I find it funny when people are like, hey, I got this and now I can do this. It's like, no, you can't. Legally speaking, you have to be licensed for it. But the FCC regulations for any kind of radio traffic. It's going to get dark here. It's dark in here. Yeah. FCC regulations for any kind of radio traffic, phone calls. If you have there we go. My FCC license, one of them. Got my name, address. Doesn't expire until 2033. But I've got all the FCC regulations. I know how it all works. I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass saying, hey, yeah, they can't call you for this, they can't call you for that. No, they really can't. There's no blocking it. The only real way you can do it is to actually get the spam blocker. They found a way around it. The FCC dropped the ball. They need to update it to include the voice over IP, and what would be nice is if they banned foreign call centers. And if you own a business here in the U.S., your call center can't be in another country to call here, type thing. That'd be nice, because being able to call Jan over in Texas and to help me with something is better than calling some guy in Bangladesh who doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about. It's screwed up. But get the spam blockers. If it's offered with your phone service, get it, because it does work. Well, at least it works for Verizon. So that's it for today. So have a good one. Have fun. Don't fall down.